Tony, an open game here in Coventry. Let's start with your overall thoughts on the game.
Well, we're a little bit disappointed first half. I thought we were not on the front foot enough. We allowed them to build through our press early on and lacked a little bit of intensity. I know it was a hot day. It was energy sapping for them. That's why I've got a bit of a sore throat. I spent a lot of time shouting today to try and get the levels up, and I thought we did after the half-time break, got the levels up, and we were ultimately disappointed we didn't get 3 points. Kicking into our fans second half, I thought we would for sure score, but it wasn't to be. I'd have to say Coventry are a good team. You know, they beat Middlesbrough 3-0 here in their last game, so we'll take the point, we'll put it in the bag, we'll move on. Coventry's always a tough game to come to. They're a well-coached football side and they've got some good players, you know, and so whilst we're a bit disappointed, I think in the balance, because I think they were better than us first half, but over the balance of the 90 minutes we have to accept we took a draw away from home and we'll move on.
First clean sheet of the season as well, as you said, comes against a good side.
Yeah, listen, you can see they're well coached. They build out, they work their spare men, they drift people into spaces and pockets, and they wrap the ball through the lines and they get turned, and then they're looking at your back line, and they've got some quality at the top end. And so, you know, Ellis, as we all know, is a physical threat. I thought the kid who came on looked talented and powerful as well, and Godden is a goal scorer. So the fact we kept a clean sheet, we have to be happy with that positive, of course, and but still we're allowed to be a bit disappointed that we didn't score a goal and take the 3 points.
Great to see Elliott and Jensen back today. I know they didn't come on the pitch, but two players who can play important roles this season.
Yeah, we were giving them a lift really, getting them back into the feel of it. There was no real intention of me putting them on the pitch. Otherwise, Embo can change games. He can brilliant delivery with both feet, and he likes to shoot from outside the box. And so Embo's not far away, but he's probably realistically after the international break. Realistically, I just wanted him to get back travelling with the team, get back in the feel of being in the hotel, eating dinner together, round the lads on the coach, and the same for Jensen. So, you know, otherwise I don't want to put 6 players on the bench or 7 players on the bench. You know, young Rig as well was unavailable to play for the 21s last night because he's still under his concussion plan, but that finished last night and today, so he was on the bench, but was unrealistic that he was going to get on the pitch as well.
Return to the Stadium of Light next weekend, a real chance to build on 4 points from 2 games and head into the international break on a high.
It would be good. Listen, it's a massive test for us next week. I mean, Southampton are one of the Premier League sides who came down, and they're winning football matches. They've got the parachute payments. They've got amazing footballers. Who a bit like playing Burnley last year, and yet, you know, that first half against Burnley when we were 2-0 up and played with intensity and energy, ultimately their quality, they stuck a couple in the top corner, they scored from a set play, give them a lift, and they ran out winners. But if we're at our best, if we're urgent and intense and a great belief in ourselves and the fans are right with the team, we can give them more than a good game next week.